it's important to understand the bracha that you are making. You understand what the words mean. It's true that even if a person doesn't understand what the words of the bracha are, but he knows he's making the bracha because he's about to eat some food, then he has accomplished the obligation of making a bracha. But if possible, it's important for him to try to understand before he makes the bracha what the words actually mean. Today, where there are so many sidurim that have translations, facing pages, interlinear, all of which help me to understand on the particular moment that I'm making this bracha, what the bracha means. And so that if someone else is making a bracha, and I am using that opportunity to be included in the bracha that he is making, you can even include a person who doesn't understand what the bracha means. But the closer that you can get to understanding, like if you could make the bracha yourself, if you can kind of say the words after the mevarech, we know that this is true. This is true, that even though the halacha clearly allows me to daven, to say the nusach hatfilah in any language that I know of, and doesn't insist that a person who doesn't know Hebrew or can't understand the words in Hebrew should daven or say brachot in Hebrew. Nevertheless, there seems to be an advantage to saying the bracha in the original language. And so it's good to take a sidur, which translates the bracha into the language you understand, to look at the words carefully and understand which words imply which words in the translation, and then to make the bracha. It's true it takes a little bit longer, and it's a little more difficult. It's a little more difficult to make brachot in that way, but it's important on the one hand to make the bracha in Ivrit, in Lashon HaKodesh, and on the other hand to understand what it is that you are saying. In fact, it's clear that making the bracha in Ivrit, in Lashon HaKodesh, is the preferable way to do it. And secondly, it's very important not to change from the nusach that was determined by the Chachamim into any other kind of nusach.